I had this idea of having a show, Triptych, featuring Crystal Starks-Webb, Terrell, Anglin, and myself at the Irwin House Gallery.
We're here at Irwin House Gallery, and we've continued to produce shows and programming, and just really try to work with and support as many Detroit local artists as we can. And we had been speaking with Jonathan about doing a solo exhibition of his work, but he saw this as an opportunity not just for himself, but to also bring in 2 other emerging artists.
I met Crystal first because she participated in an exhibit we had curated downtown, and her work was special to me because it was sincere, like painting your children in those powerful positions of kings and queens. It was special, and people wanted to see more of it. Terrell, his work is also sincere, and it is it's different, and the world needs to see it.
I think all art is inspiring. You can get something that you love from each piece, from each artist. We're different, but that energy that comes out of the artwork allows me to use that same energy into my pieces as well. I'm a pyrography artist, so it's totally different. It's the use of heat, and I use a blowtorch. So, and then I use acrylic paint to paint the background. I actually had to do some research to kind of go with what I wanted to display. So it took a lot of time, but I was patient about it. Nelson Davis is Harriet Tubman's husband, her second husband. And I thought to myself, what kind of guy you had to be married to an abolitionist, someone who led our people to freedom, you know? So my piece is based on that. This is a piece of with my family. It's my grandmother, and she adopted me, so she was my abolitionist, as you will.
My focus is just telling a story through my art. My daughter is honestly the one who got me into back to painting, because I honestly gave up on it, on art. But a few years back, she had an incident at school where they basically said there's something about her skin tone, and I was hurt by it. And then she got into this whole thing where she wanted to be lighter, and I wanted to show her that she was beautiful. So the reason she's in my work is because she inspired me to just show her, like, hey, this is how I view you. And I want her to just see that she's beautiful. When people see it, they're just gonna take whatever they see. They're gonna see a kid sitting on a bench right now in a garden, but they're not gonna know the story behind it until you see the other pieces. But still, sometimes a story can be seen in different views. You can get different points from it, but as far as the art is conveying exactly what it is, I think it's gonna be different from what people see.
This is a triptych as well. These are 3 pieces that work together and tell a story. This is at the far left, hear no evil, the middle, see no evil, and the right, speak no evil. It's basically just telling a story about how I feel in America these days, where it's so much of a negative influence everywhere. And it can sometimes be difficult to navigate even your own life. So that's why I had the stars and the red, white, and blue in the back. I want it to be beautiful, but still engaging, and people try to understand what's going on here. That's a picture of my friend Kira, the black and white painting. That's actually oil enamel that I used on that. And it's a drip painting, and the story behind that is Breaking the Chain. It's a series I came up with the idea for to express everyday people breaking the cycle that probably contaminated their family throughout the years.
For this exhibition, I expect people are going to be floored. They're going to be moved by what these artists have been able to portray and express, and just the range of their talent, the stories that they're telling through their arts, not only personal stories, but stories about Detroit life and about Black life in general.